Cold temperatures can do a number on your power bill. So Anna Catherine Thompson found out how to stay warm without breaking the bank. Anna Catherine?
Jennifer, according to the National Energy Assistant Directors Association, on average, Americans pay 17% more for heating this time of year. Emily Tingle, the Director of Communications for Claiborne Electric, says that something as simple as adjusting your thermostat could make the biggest difference, since 50% of energy use is solely dedicated to heating.
Your HVAC system turns on more frequently, it runs for longer periods of time, and that leads to higher usage. The best tip that I can give you is to set your thermostat on a temperature that is as low as you can manage. Most utilities, including Claiborne Electric, we recommend not setting the thermostat higher than 68 degrees.
We're working on posting a full list of tips and tricks on our website that could add up.